Hey guys, and welcome to the server walkthrough and release video for our newest server, CrafterPvP.com, co-owned by me and Dippo aka Bob. It is a kit PvP server with some cool new features that was coded by Dippo himself because he's an awesome guy and he knows how to code. And yeah, it's going live on Saturday, so we're going to explain kind of what's going on in the server, what kind of stuff we have, starting with what we are in right here, which is the initial spawn area. And what we've done on this server is really kind of cool. We have it so once you join the server for the first time, you'll spawn here, which is kind of like the info center, and then you can read the rules and the info and all the ranks and stuff. But once you join the server for a second time, and from then on, you'll always spawn in the kit PvP arena, so you can just go in and play right away. But also, if you want to get back here, you can do /warp-info to read this stuff again. So let's explain what's going on here, Dippo.
Alright, so if you go down this hallway, we can see over here, it has some welcome messages at the front there, but over here we have basic server info, which is just some info on the server, a couple other things, and then over here on the left we have staff list, and on the right we have rank info, which we'll be going over later, and then we have the server rules. Alright, so this portal is pretty cool. It takes you right to the spawn of the map. You don't have to do anything, you just walk in. Let's go.
Let's go.
Boom.
Ooh.
Alright, so now we're at the spawn. Crafter, take it away.
Alright. Slash game mode 1 so we can fly around. This is the spawn area of the map and the main kit PvP map. Up there you can see Crafter PvP up in bold, black and white and red. The spawn area here was built by Suska Muska actually, and Sir William V along with us. It looks amazing. And so here's the initial spawn. You'll spawn on this platform, then you can just choose your kit and run out. What we have here is this amazing castle it's just enormous. And this was built single-handedly by Suska. And it's got this cool spire and everything, and it's big, and you can go inside it and like play around, and there's a staircase and everything. And then to the left here there's a volcano that you can go fight around, and to the right, once we get into Optifine range, hang on,
I have extreme on, I can
my renderson's on short. We have this giant tree that was made by me, and there's actually a pathway so you can go up to the top and then up into the
very
leaves.
top.
Yep, and then you can PvP on the top, you can stomp people, you can jump off and do stuff. Here we have Suska's house, just built there. There's a pyramid here that actually has a pretty cool secret inside, but we'll wait for the actual release of the server for you guys to find that out yourself. And over here, there's a lighthouse, also built by Suska. And then just assorted water pools and everything, yeah. And then the volcano, which also has a secret inside, I forgot to mention that.
So now we're going to go over the kit menu, and this is the item that you start with whenever you die or when you first join the server. And to get into that menu, you just right-click the book, and it opens up this really cool kit menu. And so this is where it contains all the different kits, and you can see all their descriptions by mousing over them and stuff. So I'm going to go over the first 5 free kits. These are the only free kits for now. There will be certain promotions and stuff where we free up other kits, but these are the ones that are free by default. So we have the default kit, also known as the PvP kit. If you want more info on this, you can read the description, or when you're on the server, you can read it there. And then we have the Archer kit, and the Woodsman kit, the Snowman kit, and the Scout kit. Alright, Crafter, you can take it away with the premium.
The premium kits that we have right now, we're going to be adding some later as the server goes along and we get more ideas, but the ones we have right now are Fisherman, Sniper, Crippler, Hopper, Ninja, Tank, Magnet, Kangaroo, Froster, and Stomper. And the in-depth descriptions of these will all be on our Buycraft site, which will be in the description, and I'll flash it on the screen right now. And so you can purchase these for, what's the price again, Dippo? Is it $1?
They're all $2.
$2 for each kit, and you get it forever. And they're all really great kits that are really fun to use, so yeah.
Alright, and then also in this kit menu, there's a couple other things down at the bottom. I'm actually going to go through the options menu right now, which is the paper icon at the bottom. So to open up the options menu, all you do is click it, and it comes up with this cool menu. This is something that I put together that I actually think is really cool. So so the first thing is your sword dropping. Should dropping your sword be enabled? And this feature can be disabled and enabled by clicking on the wool under the icon. And when it is enabled, you'll be able to drop any of your kit items, the weapons. So you can drop bows, you can drop swords, and you can drop axes and stuff like that. But they will be added back into your inventory in 5 seconds, so no worries there. But it'll just hinder your ability, so that way if you want to check out like testing your PvP skills in a very realistic environment, you can still have the ability to drop your weapons. All right, and the next one is soup, and you can click on the icon to enable or disable soup, and what that'll do is it'll let you drop soup. Those actually don't come back into your inventory, but it's very good practice if you're trying to do
Quick
if you're
dropping.
trying to practice for Hunger Games or quick dropping and just getting your style down. It's a very good way to test for that. And the third feature, and definitely my favorite,
The
is the
most cool.
blood particles. So these are disabled by default, but I certainly suggest enabling them. All you do is click on it to enable, and then
Shall we
the
show
way
them?
this works. Yeah, let's choose the
All right.
default kit. Oh, I need to go into game mode 0, don't I? I am. All right.
I'm lagging right now.
All right. So the way the blood particles work is that anytime you or anyone else near you takes damage, it will show blood. So here, if you see when I hit Crafter, he bleeds a ton, and then here you can hit me. You can see.
Oh my god.
And so it shows up for you, and if let me turn off blood particles, which, by the way, you can open this menu by just doing /options, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to turn them off now, and now, Crafter, you can hit me, and he can hit me, and see, it does nothing. So,
Yeah.
oh,
So strongly suggest turning blood particles on because they're really cool. And
Yep.
yeah. And next up we have our 1v1 system, which is quite a bit different than other PvP kit servers I've seen, except for the light kit server, which is kind of similar to this. But basically what you do is you can type /1v1 to get the info, and then you can do /1v1 and the player name, so for in this case Dippo aka Bob, and it will challenge Dippo, and then he can accept that.
and there's two ways to accept. You can either just do /1v1 accept, and it will accept the most recent one, or you can just do /1v1 accept and a name if you're spammed.
Alright, and then we have this cool system here, which lets you pretty much customize your 1v1. First of all, you can change between a regular sword, sharp 1, or sharp 2. You can change whether refilling is allowed or disabled, which will give you either a hotbar or a full inventory. And you can change between iron armor, diamond armor, gold armor, or leather armor. And you can also add strength 1, strength 2, or just no pots. And this will count down, this timer here will auto start after, I think it's 40 seconds?
I believe it's 45.
45, or you can just click to start it if you've got everything set up. So then, here you are, you have your own little private 1v1 arena. It starts in 5 seconds, and you fight. Just kill me, so that it's not too drawn out. So yeah, and then once you die, you'll just return to the spawn here, and it'll say either you lost the fight against blank, or you won the fight against blank. And you can just choose a new kit and go back to PvPing.
Alright, so the next thing we're going to go over is also back in that kit menu we were going over before, and this is the HG practice. So all you do is you open your kit menu and you press this HG practice sword, and it tosses you into the Hunger Games arena. And another way to get here, if you're wondering, is just doing /HG. And so every time that you come to the Hunger Games arena, you spawn in with a stone or wood sword. There's a certain chance that you'll get both, or either. And then you also get a certain number of soup in your inventory. And so everyone spawns in a random place on the map, and you go through and you can fight people. So
Yeah.
here, do you want to kill me?
Yeah, I'll kill you, and then you can kill me to show.
Alright, one thing to note in here is that you can drop items completely in the HG arena. So
But
you can
they
see
come back, so you can just pick them up.
Yep, so they just drop onto the floor, and you can pick them up again. It's very realistic, similar to HG. And also, people drop soups when you die, and bowls and
Here,
stuff
kill
like
me,
that.
Kill me.
Where you at, bro?
I'm behind you.
Alright, and every single time someone dies, they have a certain chance of dropping armor or some kind of other item. And so as you can see here, when I killed Crafter, he actually dropped a stone sword, which is pretty cool because I had a wood sword at the time, so now I'm evenly matched to fight other people that
And
may
there's
have
also a
gotten lucky
chance to
and
drop
gotten
iron
a
armor.
stone sword. Yep, people
Is
can
there a
also drop
chance to drop leather armor?
Yep, there's a high chance of dropping leather armor and a lower chance of dropping iron.
And also, as you can see, when I killed Dippo, I got a little bit of experience around, I think that's like 7 bars of experience.
I
There's
almost
a
got a
random
full
chance, did you? There's a random
Yeah.
chance that you'll get between, I think it's half a level to a full level and a little bit for every kill. And yeah, so then what you can do with that, once you have, say, a full level, you can run down here to the middle, and you can actually use this enchantment table and enchant your item so that you can get a sharpness sword or something, which is kind of useful if you're outlasting your opponents.
Another thing to note is that you can't open the chests.
Yeah, they just do this,
That's
which is
a
fun.
purposely thing. I did it on purpose because it's awesome. Another cool thing that we've added to the server is melons, and they shoot you up into the air similar to the MC PvP sponges. So they have a lot more control though, so we can set up cool little courses and stuff like that. So when you go on a melon, it launches you up into the air, and the next time that you take fall damage, you actually don't unless you actually land. So you'll see that time I didn't take
Like,
any
I
damage,
died, though.
but if I stand on here, where I stand on ground, and then I try and jump off, it's gonna kill me because I touched the ground. So it doesn't actually damage you for the first time that you touch ground, but the rest of the time it will. So that's
Yeah.
something to take note of. Alright guys, so now we're going to go over the ranks you can purchase on the server. So the first rank is the Respected rank. This is a monthly rank that you can buy for $7 a month, or if you want to buy the yearly version, it's $75. So you get a bit of a discount here. So you click on this sign and read the book, and this kit gets 3 premium kits, a high chance of getting a stone sword in HG practice, 15% credit boost, and a reserve server slot. Now on to the next rank, which is the Honored rank. This one is $15 a month, or $130 for a yearly purchase, and now go in here again, and you get 6 premium kits with this one. Another higher chance of getting a stone sword in the HG practice, similar to the last rank, and a 25% credit boost for every kill that you do. You also get a reserve server slot, just such as before. Now onto the Exalted rank, and this one is $25 a month or $225 a year. And so this rank, you get every single free kit. You also get a higher chance of getting a stone sword in HG, a 50% credit boost, and of course a reserve server slot.
And also, the free kits that come with all of these, like Honored and Respected, will be rotated. I think, did we decide every month or every 2 months?
I think we're gonna do every month.
Every month. So you won't just be stuck with, say, like the same 3 kits. You'll get them rotated around, which is kind of nice. But now on to the given ranks that you can get on the server. First up, we have the YouTuber rank, which is the requirements for that is more than 750 subs, and you have to upload a video on the server at least twice a month. Just like a little thing of you playing, maybe a montage or something like that, just something cool. And the perks of this, you get most of the premium kits, if not all. You get a red and white chat name that kind of looks like, for example, with me, it would be like MC. Like, MC would be in red, and then Crafter 100 would be in white. It just kind of divides it in the middle. And you also get a reserve server slot, a red and white tab list name up here, and more things as we add them. The second one that you can get is the Streamer rank, and the perks of that are you get many premium kits, same as YouTube. You get a pink chat name, a reserve server slot, and a pink tab name. And how to get this, you need more than 300 followers on Twitch, and you have to stream on the server at least twice a month. And the final thing we want to talk about in this video is our rank called Supporter. You might have noticed it while we were talking about the ranks, but Dippo didn't go over it. That's because it's kind of different than all the rest of the ranks. What we're doing is we really want to get a forum for this server so you guys can post your kit ideas and your discussion and just have a good time on the forums, kind of like what MCPVP has, but smaller. And so what we need to do that, forums are really expensive, so we're offering the Supporter rank, which is $10 for a lifetime. And if I read the kit info here, you get 5 premium kits that will be static, unlike the other ranks. You'll just get 5 guaranteed premium kits, which we have yet to decide. You have a higher chance of stone sword in HG practice, a 15% credit boost, and a reserve server slot. But the nice thing about Supporter is, even though you have the Supporter name, if for say you wanted to get all the ranks or all the kits as well, you could still buy Exalted for a month or something, and you would end up with Exalted going over the Supporter. But as soon as Exalted ran out, you would get Supporter back, and you would still have your premium kits, which is really nice. So if you actually go to the Buycraft page that's in the description, the Supporter rank thing is on the very right. You can just click that and donate if you want, and it will really, as the title suggests, support the server. It'll help us get a forum, which all the money from Supporter rank will be going towards the forum. We really want to get that set up. So yeah, if you guys are feeling generous and you want to donate to the server to get it started and help generate some cool stuff, then please consider donating for the Supporter rank. It'll only be available for the server the first 2 weeks of the server, and then it won't be available again. So get it while it's hot, kids. And also, we forgot to mention, Supporter is $10 or above donation. So if you feel like donating, say, $15 or something, you can do that as well, and it'll still go towards the forum. And what we're actually going to be doing is something special. Whoever donates the most money towards the Supporter rank is going to win Exalted for a year, which is a $225 rank. So if you just want to support the server a little bit in the beginning, we'll be rewarding you greatly in the outcome. So I think that about wraps it up for our little server showcase. We'll be doing a trailer for the official release, which is on Saturday, so tomorrow when this is up. The IP is crafterpvp.com. Make sure you write that down and stick it on your calendar wall. Yeah.
Or toss it into your server list, because we'll be having, all the MOTD will be updated and such.
So yeah, I hope you guys really want to come out for the server. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll all be on for the first day and probably like the first weekend actually. And yeah, please consider donating to support us so we can get that forum up and running as quick as possible. You guys are all awesome! Yeah!